Hello, my name is Denise McCauley. I'm here to talk about road awareness and the Drive Safe, Arrive Safe campaign. A campaign which has started out of necessity. I feel as a parent that there's too many lives been lost on the roads of Northern Ireland. Unfortunately, I have been affected personally by this. My daughter, Claire, was killed in a road traffic collision. She was 20 years of age.
Worried friends and family, under pressure, low self-esteem.
There are too many deaths happening on the roads. We're doing this project because there's too many young people dying on the roads.
We're not only doing this project to make other people aware, we're doing it to make ourselves more aware when we're going to be driving on the roads soon.
To make us more aware of the risks and dangers on the roads and the dangerous situations that we can get into when we're driving.
And we're doing this DVD to make other people more aware of the risks that happen on the road every day.
Right folks, hands up who has any driving experience at all. Legal or illegal, I'm not right at this stage. Just any driving experience, on-road, off-road, whatever. Okay, one, two people with some sort of driving experience, okay? So you had some experience with the use of a car.
Funny enough, young lads, when they get out on the road, their confidence level is completely through the roof, but their ability level is not so high. Confidence, they have the confidence to pass that car. Have they got the ability to pass the car?
Today is basically an opportunity for the young people who are taking part in this project to actually get behind the wheel of a car and have some practical driving experience. What we will do is take them out today here on the airfield where it's very safe, it's a controlled environment, there are no other cars on the road.
Mixture of scared and excited because I was scared because I'd never been driving before, I've never been a passenger, and I was excited to get driving too.
To be aware of distractions and risks around the car when you're driving. Yes, before I didn't really scared to get into the car, but after out practicing it changed as I am more aware of the risks you have to consider when driving.
Yes, I think it was, and I'd love to do it again.
Whilst doing this programme, I learned a lot of valuable lessons. I learned how important the role of parents is. I learned that every mistake that I made whilst driving my car throughout the years had been watched by my kids. I was teaching my kids bad habits.
That's an important message, isn't it? Like we just said a minute ago, sometimes when you're young you think, it'll never happen to me, don't you? I still think I think that, and I'm not really that young.
If the person's died, the person's died. It's the families who come after. And I remember my first fatal RTC I was at was in Korean, and the young fella, he was 24, and he was coming along the road, and what we worked out was he was trying to take over on a sort of bumpy bit of the road, and he's went straight into a lorry that was coming the other way, but he hadn't a seatbelt on. It was another thing. So he just went straight up and hit the A post of the car with his head. Now, you know what the A post of the car is? It's just that, the windscreen, this first post here. So I could see where he went up and busted that, and his head stopped him. Let's put it like that. So you can imagine what the shape he was in. So when I come up to that, and there's nothing I can do, he died instantly. But his father came, and I could hear him. I was just covering the young fellow over with a towel, and I could hear footsteps coming, running, and it was his father coming dead instantly. And how can you stop that man going to see that? But I knew at the same time I had to stop him because he didn't need to see the shape his son was in. You know what I mean? So it's really the best experience for me was, and the hardest lesson I learned was dealing with the family. It's very, very difficult to deal with that. Very, very difficult, and if I could explain that to you or show you that in a video, press the button, you'd never speed, ever.
When I was told that Claire was dead, I'll tell you how it feels. Your stomach drops. Your heart stops. You gasp in a breath of disbelief. And you look at the doctor who's talking to you, and you see him well up and start to cry. And you look at the nurses who's been there attending your child, and they start to cry. And you look at the firemen who's attended your child, and they start to cry. And you look at the police officers who've attended your child, they start to cry. How many people's affected? Everybody's affected.